Good evening, chosen ones. Welcome to Virtual Beelzebub TV. I'm your host, Beelzebub, and welcome back to the pit. So today I'm actually on top of a trend for once. You see, just the other day, I had heard about AI text generating programs and found Deep AI, which I will show to you right now. Now, I was looking at this literally yesterday, and basically you give it some sample text, if you put the text in, it'll spit out an output. Like for example, cotton-eyed Joe. Submit. It'll think for a minute, and then it'll come up with what it thinks should be like the next line in that sentence or series of words. So, Cotton-eyed Joe, killer crows, viper and crows, crows jockbird, lots of crows for some reason, and it just it tries to figure out what you want from it and just make shit. Or like for example, Cotton-eyed Joe killed my dad. Submit. Cotton-eyed Joe killed my dad with a shotgun. I am telling you this because it's been a while since I last bought a teacup, but I just bought it from Amazon and it was so awesome and filled a box with every conceivable food ingredient and even made a little mess out of my house in less than 24 hours. If it wasn't for it's just rambling about a tease. This should be a sign that Amazon is serious about marketing their wares. It's so stupid. But you get the idea. You put in text, it tries to figure out what you want, and it spits out a result. And the next day, literally the next day, today really, I made an AI that makes awful isekai light novels, and I got like 9 minutes through it before I realized, hey, wait a minute. I was literally using this. Now, he actually had a friend of his write an actual program, but he didn't actually need to do that. That was a complete waste of his time. Because, whoops. I always forget which one's refresh. The deepai.org just gives you the exact same GPT-2 system that he is using. He's using the exact same system I am. But Deep AI just made it in a user-friendly format already. So I ran this once just to make it work, make sure it worked. So let me capture this screen real quick. Alright, so let's play a game. Which of these titles are light novel titles are real, and which are AI-generated crap? The villainess noble girl wants to slim down her husband. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? I, a demon lord, took a slave elf as my wife, but how do I love her? Reborn into a hamster for 233 days. Because my toilet turned into a dungeon, taking care of my business has become too difficult. If I were a Jew in medieval Spain, what would I be doing now after receiving my money? Is it too young for the family to keep up with the other girls? Or is I too young? Ah, goddammit. I'm a boy. I'm your boy, but I am not my boyhood friend. A secret is a dungeon master's notebook. He who looks like a young priestess is my priestly little boyfriend. So you may have, depending on your level of weavery, you might already know that the first half of these are all real. And the second half are all AI generated, and you can kind of tell because of the grammar. Is I too young? Like, that's not good grammar. This has like a double word, which is weird. But like this one seems like legitimate. He who looks like a young priestess is my priestly little boyfriend. Like, that sounds like a drama. That sounds like a romantic comedy waiting to happen. Or like this is just kind of nonsense. This one is clearly not if I were a Jew in medieval Spain, obviously that's not a real one, because why would a light novel be talking about Jews in medieval Spain? Let me give you a hint. It didn't go well. let me spare you the mystery there. If it's Jew and like before, like the modern era, it didn't go well. Look at the Wikipedia article for Jewish persecution. There's an article for every decade. That's not a joke. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's actually horrible. But it just proves that this AI doesn't know that and decided to make it into a light novel title. Which honestly, I feel like this is the most interesting out of all of them. Like, I just realized you can't read half of this. All right. So, what makes this interesting is like, okay, you've got the main character, obviously, the setting, medieval Spain. What would I be doing what would I be doing now after receiving my money? So maybe they just came into some money, and now they have the freedom to leave their awful situation in medieval Spain. So like, this is like a, like this feels like the most real. Like, this could be an actual event in history where, you know what I mean? Like, this AI is really good. And so since I proved that it worked, I wanted to do some more on stream. So, let's see. So let me pull up a list here of let's see. See, the problem with is that most of these are like in Japanese, which would not be helpful. Let's do a different sample set. And let's do like 3 or 4. I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy. I would have assumed this was AI generated if I didn't know, because that sounds like nonsense. I'm a spider, so what? Nah, I saved too many girls and caused the apocalypse. That actually sounds like fun. Submit, let it run. My parents have been... Let's see. Can this be read? Let me move myself over to the side. Yeah. Okay. My parents have been in lawsuits for 20 years, and I am so pretty. What? What? Have they been in a lawsuit because I'm so pretty? Like, how does that work? They're being sued for making a gorgeous child. There's actually an article about like the world's most gorgeous children, and it's actually kind of weird. Like, they're very attractive humans, but like it's kind of like creepy and obsessive. So I don't know. Google it if you're bored. But let's see. My dad is the king of pot lovers, Inc., and he has a husband that I can have my husband killed to... Jesus Christ. Okay. My dad is the king of pot lovers. Okay. So he owns a dispensary. That's granted. He has a husband. Okay. 2 daddies. That's dope. He has a husband that I can have my husband kill. Okay. So, in this situation, my father is gay, and so am I, and we're both married. And I want my husband to kill my dad's husband. Kill to save my daughter's life. So, my dad's husband, so let's call him stepdad, I want my husband to kill my stepdad to protect my daughter. Why does my stepdad want to kill my daughter, and why am I not the one taking care of business? Why do I gotta pawn this off on my husband? No, that's not fair of him. It doesn't involve him. I feel like I'm abusing our relationship. It actually sounds like a really good drama, though. I kind of want to read that light novel. Like what are the circumstances? You immediately just want to pick up that book. And sorry, I'm adjusting my hand tracker here. It's not cooperating. Screw it, it's not working. All right, See, I keep coming back to that because that's so interesting. Like, my dad owns a dispensary, and his husband wants to kill my daughter, so I have to have my husband kill him first. I want to read that. Why is that not real? No. Yeah. This stupid late motion. Track my hands. Okay. My parents are always hanged, so I hated my baby. What is happening? My parents are always hanged, so I hated my baby. Like, were they hung? Did they hang themselves because of your baby? Is your baby a demon? Sir, is your baby a demon? Oh my god, this dude's baby hung his parents. My god, I would read the shit out of that. Holy god, I want to read that right now. I was always covered over with my hair. My eyes were spinning all red. That sounds like gobbledygook. Your parent was a litterhead and did the wrong thing. What? Your parent was a litterhead? Alright, this is nonsense. Garbage. Trash. Nonsense. It's not perfect. Okay. Your family isn't the most important people that we think about. Usually the family's dead anyway, so... Oh god. Microphone's falling. There we go. Audio may have changed, and I apologize. Okay. My laughter is always in my front pocket. If you can remove laughter... Do you... Wait. So it would just be like a recording of your laughter. So you just keep a tape recorder in your pocket that plays your laughter? What a fucking weirdo. I would not watch that. I would not read that light novel. Mama. And that is how it ends. Wait. That could be dope. Like, just like the last word of the light novel is mama, and then you spend the whole rest of the story working backwards to try and figure out how you arrive at that conclusion. And like, you know it ends. So, and that sounds ominous. I'm not sure if I would read it. I feel like that's something I'd watch the first episode of an anime to see if I liked it. Daddy, I would feel the same about you if I could be you. Oh, that's ominous. That's some body snatcher shit. Please don't try to become your fathers. It's not healthy. My dad was always out to impress me because he was my best friend. Aw, that sounds like an adorable slice of life, doesn't it? I wouldn't read it, but I'm sure someone would. My family would be better off if I didn't have to hear his bodies. Oh my god. Wait. No, there's a thing. This is a thing. Edgar Allan Poe knocking in the floor heartbeat. I don't remember what it's called. The Telltale Heart. Yeah. Bro. Can we get an anime version of the Telltale Heart? Yo, that would be dope. Let me find it again. My family would be better off if I didn't have to hear his bodies. So, okay, you know how in the Telltale Heart, the protagonist kills someone, they hide him in the floorboards, but he hears, like, this heartbeat thumping from underneath the floorboards, and he goes mad and ends up exposing himself for his crime? Imagine that concept being turned into a light novel / anime. I would watch the shit. I probably wouldn't read that light novel because I have a short attention span, but I would watch the shit out of that anime with this kid's dad is a serial killer, and the son has to like help him cover it up, but he can like hear the bodies. He can like hear their. Wait, this is a web novel or a manga. This is a thing. My father is a serial killer web novel. Webtoon? Yeah! Wait, actually no. Yeah, this is an actual webtoon. It's actually really creepy. This is the kid's dad. Yo, actually read this webtoon. Like, okay, screw everything that I'm doing over here. This is nonsense. Go read this webtoon. It's phenomenal. Read Bastard. When you're done watching this video, like, go to webtoon and find Bastard. It's good. It's good. Look at that artwork. It's gorgeous. Please, I beg of you, do it for me. Read this. Anyway, my family would be better off if I didn't have to hear his bodies. Dude, that is a line from that could be a line from that webtoon. Go. All right, what's this? Being a dad and being a dad. If I know my dad is the best mom, and you would want to help him find him. Wait. Being a dad and being a dad, I know my dad is the best mom. So the mom has passed away. Dad's trying to take over mom's roles. He's not doing so hot, and he's trying to like find himself and figure out what role he has in the family. That sounds like an adorable, wholesome slice of life that I wouldn't read because I have a short attention span. My life is my problem, not my career. Okay, without that last double word, which again, this AI isn't perfect. My life is my problem, not my career. Ooh. I feel like that would be a really good, like, seinen, like an adult-oriented one, like a slice of life, like trying not to bring your problems from home into the work and vice versa. Like, I feel like that would be a really sad and really serious and really, like, thought-provoking for people who give a shit about stuff like that. I wouldn't read it. The truth about my health. That sounds... Copy-paste everything I just said about the previous one, paste it onto that one. And lastly, I've been. Well, that's not a light novel title. It's not nearly long enough. Not even remotely. My god, this is so much fun. Alright, I'm going to stop myself before I do this for another hour. Plus, I still haven't finished watching Gigik's video. So, yes, before anyone mentions this in the comments section, yes, I am actively trying to hop on this bandwagon and make my own content, and I haven't even seen the full source material. Yeah, I'm going to get this video up on the same day. Should I give it an identical title, or is that cheating? I made an AI that makes awful... Let's see. Well, I didn't make an AI. I use OpenAI to make awful light novels. Anime light novels. Yeah, buddy. Look at how creative and original I am. I'm going to be so famous for my creativity and originality, exploring concepts that no one else has ever even dreamed of exploring. I am a genius. Praise me in the comments. Praise me.